morning, boomers. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Bitcoin bull run has been activated. Activation on the BTC. Kaboom. I'm excited about that. 13,415 on the networks right now. This thing is charging. All systems go. Let me drop another bomb. Two bombs. Oh, shout out to Sunny. I see you out there. Ganji, I see you out there. Good morning. Drop a comment. I'm over here in using Restream.io, and I'm pushing this stream to multiple platforms. Hit the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Make sure you're tuned in. Shout out to everybody over there on D-Live. I'm going to go ahead and throw in some lemons here in the treasure chest. And keep it spicy. Make sure you're following me over there. Today we'll be talking about Bitcoin bull run, these gains going over the staking, the DeFi, and more. And I want to check out the headlines. Keep an eye on what's going on in the traditional markets as we approach the election. I expect some volatility. And, maybe this is a nice little bull run before a little, sell-off before the election or sometime around. I expect a dip, whether it's Donnie or Joey. At some point, there's going to be a dip. But like Manorino suggested yesterday, I agree. I expect a post-election rally, whether it be a day or two or a week after. There's going to be a rally after. But we're not even there yet. We got to get through this week. Let's see if, there's a dip. But right now, we're in the middle of a rip for Bitcoin, a dip on the S&P and a dip on the Dow, I believe. So we'll be checking that out. Make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned in to the good ones. We spread here every day. Bitcoin there. Let me hit refresh. And Bitcoin looking strong. 13,394, topping off over there at 13,480, almost 13,500. So I told you, I don't expect Bitcoin to hang around the $13,000 range for long. Okay, I could be wrong, but I think we're going to skip the 13th floor. We either go back below 13 or above 13, but I don't think we're going to hang out here much. We're already at mid 13, basically. We hit 13, almost 13.5. So let's see how this thing shakes and bakes. You got Ether cooling off there at 404. I think Ether is going to be trailing right behind Bitcoin, and eventually it's going to gain weight. If there's going to be more rumors about this upgrade or not, but right now the big dog, the trend is Bitcoin, and that's obvious. More bits, and more kabooms. I'm excited about that because in this climate, usually a lot of coins follow in the wake. So, we're focusing on other coins that may move faster than Bitcoin so that we can make some gains and lock in some more Bitcoin. Ether, 404, Ripple, 25 cents, Bitcoin at 267. You got Chainlink at 1217, Binance there at 3138, Polkadot 477. I'm liking Polkadot. I like Polkadot. I like that it's sticking around, although I'm not seeing many people using it. Let me know about it. Litecoin at 58, Litecoin up 20% in the past 7 days. Finally making a move. I'm glad I'm not holding Litecoin, even though it went up and everything. It's that, I've been on the Litecoin train since 300, guys. So, I'm out. See you later. But it's nice to see that someone made gains. Satoshi Vision, we skipped. Cardano there at 0.104. EOS at 266. This is after the announcement that Google Drive or Google Cloud was going to bid to become a block producer on the EOS blockchain. It did propel the price northward for 1 day, and then it dumped. So there you go. You got Monero at 137. Monero's been doing well. Crypto.com slipping in the rankings. That's interesting. Crypto.com touched the top 10 recently, and now it's dumping. And then, of course, Tron. We like Tron because, it's moving fast. It's what Ether... It moves at the speed that Ether wish it moved. Tron there at 0.027. Stellar at 0.08, and you can see the rest of them. Who's this one? Inform Cassette. Taking applications for Cabana Girl. Bitcoin Go Boom. Loving every minute of it. There you go. Inform Consent. I see you out there. Good morning to you. So, yeah, let's go ahead and run down the math. We'll be checking out T2X, GXY, all the baby platforms, all the little stakers. We'll check that out. And we will keep focus on the bits, guys. And, the larger cap coins, because as I said before, In the crypto space, everything is high risk, including Bitcoin, in my opinion. But out of the entire space, I think Bitcoin and ETH are the less risky. And then, there's a hierarchy, and then all the way down to the more risky platforms like, the high risk staking platforms and whatnot. But I'm interested in stacking bits, guys. Long term, I feel the trend is going up. I can see that perhaps maybe we hit an all-time high this year. If not, hopefully next year. I don't know where the price is going, but it certainly looks positive. You can check the technicals here, and at this price, 13,420. Yeah, 13,420. There you go. It's strong buy on the moving averages. Some of the oscillators are reading sell, including the relative strength index, along with the momentum 10. But if you go out to the 1 week projections and the 1 month projections, they're all strong buy across the board. So I agree. So, as far as, people have been asking me, Champ, which coins are you into? I try a lot of coins, okay? But, as far as stacking and saving coins for the mid to long term, it's Bitcoin and ETH. I mean, I've been saying this for a while, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't speculate on other coins and swing them, swing trade on them, or just try them out for a little bit or whatnot. So did I drop some lemons over there on D Live? Yeah, I got 50. I'll drop another 50 on the chest over there. dlive.tv/champagne crypto. This is like Twitch. This runs on Tron. You could stake BitTorrent, and I'm liking a crypto friendly platform, guys. You guys on YouTube, I'm on YouTube as well, but make sure you're doing something else. Shout out to Lady Plants. Good morning, Lady Plants. How's that real estate going for you, Lady Plants? Lady Plants out here, a crypto chick boomer, and I believe she's diversified into some real estate deals, so maybe she can keep us up to date with that. Bitcoin bull run activated. It's obvious, guys. I'm going to check here the traditional markets, see what's shaking and baking. You got the new Supreme Court just got sworn in. Barrett confirmed to the Supreme. AMD agrees to buy rival chip maker, what's that, Xilinx, for $35 billion. We got the little one, the little crypto chick. Hold on. Say hi. Say hello. Say hi, Daddy. I got the little crypto chick boomer here with me. She's learning how to talk. No, that one's dirty. Good. Don't touch that one. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Rudolph. Shout out to Lady Plants and the rest of the boomers out here. So, yeah, I'm checking out the Wall Street and, checking out the panorama this morning. And, futures dump after Dow's worst drop in nearly 2 months. Okay. No, baby, we can't play. I got the little 1-year-old in here. She's trying to play. We'll play in a little while, baby. Say hello. Daddy's working. So we'll be reviewing the platforms that I'm in, and then we'll run down the math. And I want to check out my watch list. I'm in an NVIDIA play. And let me tell you, NVIDIA's been doing great, first of all, okay? Although last week it started dumping. We had a sell-off on some of the stocks last week. And this is a heads up for everybody. Completely off topic. She's touching the buttons. All right. And excuse me, if you're in a play that expires on Friday on an option or anything like that, it needs to close above the certain price or whatever. But make sure by 3 o'clock that you decide what you want to do on the play, okay? Because at 3:40, if you're under your break-even price, they may liquidate you. Super Chickens is back. I saw something about that. I haven't used it, but it was certainly interesting. How do I get my watch list back here, guys? There it is. Yeah, I'll check out the super chickens. I'm going to review the dApps that I'm on, but I'll look at it. My understanding is that super chickens is an old one that's recently being becoming more popular. So you got Comp Moving, Sushi, Link, Square, Logitech up. Is there any good deals and steals? BitShares, ETH Classic, DAI, BAT, Data, they're all down. I'm not really crazy about anything here as far as a buy. I certainly like BAT token. I'll tell you, BAT has a utility. BAT has a utility. Yeah, it looks like. How's my Nvidia doing? I need Nvidia to close above 520 before before Friday. And I'll tell you guys, I'm gonna do a video. Put credit spreads on the stocks have been treating me well. Okay, it's a little bit more advanced options trading technique, but it ain't bad. Now 5:30 on Nvidia. I still got some time. All right, let's go ahead and run down the platforms. Number one is GXY Stake. I did a whole video on this. This is the DSP clone. I threw 10,000 TRX at it yesterday. I'm going to collect whatever I got out of the auction. Let's see. There we go. I threw 10,000 TRX, and I'm going to receive 3.178 thousand GXY. I'll go ahead and stake them. And check this out. I mean, I'm going to keep my eye on this platform, being that it's a clone, and DSP, had a hiccup there. We're going to keep our eyes on this, and we know that this is risky, and we're going to keep our eye on it. But so far, I'm going to throw a stake in. Let's see. I'll throw a stake in for 5 days. I was going to do it for a little longer, but let's see. So I'm going to throw a stake in, but 33.25. That way I have a little bit of change. We'll just do, 33.25 for 5 days. And then I'll stake that and see how that fares. And you can see the auctions hit hard. I mean, this is the reason I got into it, because day one hit hard. Day one had almost 20 million, 19.59. Day two was strong as well, 7.85. So, I threw a bag at it, and, I may even enter this other lobby. We'll see. If you're interested in entering a lobby, of course, I got a referral because you get 5% minted T2X. So, I mean, there's the link or whatnot. I threw 10,000 yesterday. I may throw another 10,000 today or not. I don't know. I got to look at these other platforms. Let's keep an eye on DSP here, see if I have anything upcoming on my staking and to collect. And this is basically the same platform. I mean, it was cloned. The GXY is the new one. And then, it's cloning DSP, which did well until they took down the user interface there for a moment. And there was a hiccup, and then I unstaked. If you've been watching the channel, you know what's going on. Maximus Cryptos. I like that name. Get a bag of I already got the bag of GXY. I'm ahead of you, Maximus. And there we go. Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with DSP right now. I keep an eye on it. I got some stakes there. They don't end till way later, till day 50. We're on day 24. So, and look how many I unstaked because of that little scare over the weekend. I didn't know what was going to happen, so I said, let me get my bag and keep moving. But, yeah, so then how about T2X, which everything is trying to knock off T2X. That's obvious. And T2X is still going on day 109. I heard that they're going to be doing a project on Ethereum that's similar to T2X, and they're going to link it somehow. I don't know the details. You may want to go search, but I heard a rumor out there. And I have a stake coming up soon here. This thing's slow and steady. It's not wild, and you can see the div pools are a lot smaller than even are they smaller than DSP? Let's see where they're at. Yeah, the div pools have been 500,000 TRX. Yesterday was 490,000. It's small. Compared to GXY, these div pools are in the millions. So that's why I bid on GXY. And even DSP still has. Let me see what the DSP ones are. See what the div pools over there on DSP are. Could you not bid here? Or what's going on? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so yesterday's div pool, it's not showing up, but it was 641,000. So it's still a little bit more than T2X. So let's see how it behaves. I like T2X better, obviously, because it's been around longer, although the lobbies are a lot smaller, you know. Here's the link for T2X, an extra 5%. Let's look at Shark DeFi. Unstaked yesterday. I still have TTH staked, and I'm going to take out some of the sword. This thing has been treating me well. This thing has been going right. And I had at one point 25,000 TRX, but I moved it over to Shark Invest. Here's the link for Shark DeFi. The one with this, though, this one is higher risk because the contract's not made public, as opposed to these other contracts that I just showed you with GXY and DSP. So I pulled out of the sword and let me withdraw tokens. Did I withdraw? Yeah, I'm withdrawing tokens. Boom. And now let's check out. Let me sell some of these swords because I like to take some profit. Let me look how that sword is doing. At 0.027. That's still good. It's pretty steady on the price. I'll trade some of the sword that I have. It's like taking some profits. I got 64 sword in my balance, so I'll sell most of it. I always like leaving a little bit of sword that way, or on any token, that way I know I'm dealing with the right contract, because sometimes there's multiple contracts with the same abbreviation and you can confuse them. So I'll sell 63 and that'll give me 1676 TRX. Swap and confirm swap. This is fast, man. This Tron thing is fast. If only Ether could be that fast, right? All right, so let's go into Shark Invest. This one is I think it's the highest risk. Now, the reason I've gotten into all the Shark stuff, guys, is because they're trending on DApp Radar. You could see Shark DeFi, Shark Tron, and now Shark Invest. They just rolled this one out a few days ago. This is offering 15% per day on your Sword tokens and Shark tokens, and 12% per day on your Tron, but it's up to 15 days. Okay, I put 10,000 TRX and I've been withdrawing. I've already withdrawn, I think once or twice, and I got another 1,000 TRX there in my balance ready to withdraw. So the way this works, there is no fee to withdraw, but you can only withdraw your profit. So let's say if you put in 10,000, you'll be getting 1,200 TRX per day, and your total profit after 15 days will be 18,000 TRX, says the website, but you can only pull out your daily profit. So, I mean, it'll take about 8 days to break even, right? So yeah, I have a stake here, and it's so far running as expected. You know, of course, I'm not throwing the house on it because it says high risk at the very top, and all of these platforms I would consider experimental, guys. All of them, as far as the stakers, they're all experimental. We've seen the majority of these websites sometimes have hiccups with either the interface or the contract or something like that. So, you know, since we're experimenting, understand that, you know, some people have a higher threshold as what they can experiment with. Me, it's like, you know, maybe 1,000 TRX there, 5,000, 10,000, you know, a couple $100, but you know, I'm not throwing hundreds of thousands of TRX. Me personally, some people can, you know what I mean? But me, you know, that's my risk tolerance. So let me take out some Tron out of here just because they don't tax you anything. I got 1189 Tron here, and let me withdraw this. You can see I have 10,000 invested, but I can only pull out profits every day. So let me get that, and there is no fee. And there it goes. I'm back to zero. And you can see it starts, you know, it starts with my profits again. And I'm still got that 10,000 invested. You could see here the payment came in, TRX, that payment of 1189. It came right in. So they don't tax you, but the catch is that you can only pull out your profits. So in order to break even from what you invested, I at 12% per day, I think it's about 8 days. So yeah. And here's the referral for Shark Invest. To me, this is the highest risk. The Shark stuff is the highest risk, followed by the staking platforms, which are also risky. You know, with the staking platforms, though, like the T2X, these in my opinion, T2X and DSP, at least the contracts are public. And I've seen the website go down with DSP, and I was able to interact with it directly with TronScan, as opposed to things like Shark DeFi and stuff like, my understanding is that, if it goes down, it goes down. I don't know. Just from my point of view, that shark looks pretty stable. They're coming out with new contact, what they promised, and more is coming. Exactly. That's why I did Shark Tron. I did Sword Token. I've done some of the dice. I see that all the stuff that's coming out, and I see that they're trending on DApp Radar. So they do look kind of stable. That's why I'm trying them out. So because, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt, and they're delivering. So let's see, But again, with all this stuff, even Bitcoin, I mean, everything is, obviously I'm a way more confident in Bitcoin than I am with something like Shark. But my point being is that this is a high risk space, guys. You know what I mean? Just got to throw that out there. Shout out to Rudolph and the rest of the boomers out there. Let me go ahead and check out. I got 3 people on D Live. If I get 5 people on D Live, I'll go ahead and pass out some lemons. But yeah, follow all the linkage. It's there. Look at the top Tron links. I was looking at this one, Lion Tron, but this is another one. I mean, look, at this point, it's like it's a race just to get gains because every single platform seems to be knocking off the other. And I'm not surprised. I mean, this is the crypto space where you have almost 6,000 coins and 400 exchanges. And I'll be honest with you. I mean, they don't do 6,000 different things, these coins. I mean, they're all kind of the same, so it's a competition. And some of them are similar. Some of them knock off each other. And in the end, it's all crypto. You're right, Rudolph. So, hopefully everybody knows that. I expect the people listening to this channel, most people are regulars, and we've been here for a few years. So, I mean, that. You should know that by now. But if you're a newbie, Champagne's not your crypto daddy. This is high risk. And I'm doing this for really for entertainment, okay? This is for entertainment, guys. This is comedy, okay? Let me have fun. Let me crack. Let you laugh at me, if anything, okay? And that's it, guys. You have any comments? Oh, I want to show you guys one more platform. I'm going to throw an ETH. I'm going to throw an ETH at it, and that's what's going on. Whole DeFi smells funny, bunny fam. I don't think the whole DeFi sounds funny, bunny, but some of it may be, Toronto. But as I was saying yesterday, I'm not out here to be the funny bunny police. I'm out here to ride trends, So if the trend is upwards, I'm going to ride that wave. You know what I mean? For what I can. So, I noticed that with Hex, Toronto. Hex smelled funny bunny. And maybe it is or not. But the truth is the trend went up, and maybe I should have thrown a stat, what if I would have thrown a couple $100 on it, especially for me, that I'm in every single day in the crypto space. So I'm focusing on trends, and I'm going to be experimenting with the trends. But yeah, I do agree with you, Toronto. I just said it. I mean, I'm showing here on DApp Radar, a lot of them are knockoffs, and you go from unicorns to sushis to pickles, and it's kind of wild. Yeah, let's talk about Wise, Dr. Puff and stuff, because out of all the ones that I've been getting into, I've thrown more capital at this one, and it hasn't even started. This one's on ETH. Yeah, the Wise token. I'm going to bring that up, guys, the Wise. So does Wise start after all the coins are sold or on day one? So day one minting starts on November 11th, okay? But the staking doesn't start till after the 50 days. So it starts at the beginning of the year. I really recommend that you guys read this, or, my opinion is read this entire documentation, but they got it pretty documented well. Like, all your questions are here. You can hit up Peter from the Wise Foundation. These guys are more public. So to me, this appears a little less risky. They also have been audited. Again, I don't know anything. This could be just as risky. I have no idea. But it definitely is more detailed and more, it seems a little more responsible. A little less degenerate, if you know what I mean. But yeah, read this. This is the documentation, and I'll show you guys what I've done. I've already thrown some ETH at this. So hold up. Let me hit you with the referral first. Why? Because all referral links get 10% bonus. Make sure you use somebody's referrals. If it's not mine, use somebody. because you get 10%. I use a referral, and then I'm getting a point 10% extra. So look, let me show you. So the reservations start November 11th. So it's an auction from every day for 50 days starting November 11th. So it's basically from November 11th till the end of the year. Day one, 5 million Ys will be minted. There's already 240 Ether being bid at it. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I'm gonna throw an ETH. I just don't have the ETH in my wallet right now. I'll do a video very soon. I'm gonna throw an ETH on day one because what I'm learning about these platforms at the very beginning is usually the main hype. I did reserve for day 4 and day 5. But I mean, 4 or 5 days in crypto is like 40 days in the real world. You know what I mean? So that being said, I think I'm going to throw an ETH at day 1 just in case. That's my strategy. But you could see, you could find the days. My strategy was to bid on the days that had less ETH so that I can get a bigger share. But then also I was thinking, damn, I should probably get on day 1 just in case. Day 1's always chunky. So anyhow, from November 11th all the way towards day 50, which is going to be December 30th. Okay, so basically till the end of the year. And then after the tokens are mined, that's when you're going to be able, that's when I believe they're going to unlock the trading pair on Uniswap and the staking and the next thing. Everything is documented here on the doc, on the teal paper. It is pretty concise, I got to say, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. And that's why I've thrown already 2 ETH and I maybe throw 3 ETH. And if you've been following me, that's a little bit more than I usually do. Okay. Again, this one could be high risk. This one's on ETH. Again, another thing I like here, Wise will refund 70% of your gas fees for the first 20,000 ETH sent to the contract. You could see the team. Let me know about this one, guys. If you're, what you think about it. The team's on the front page here. The team. There it is. Peter, Aaron, Vitaly, and Renee. They got a Telegram. They've been interviewed and stuff. So, let's see. Certainly, I mean, if you're going to be putting a lot of liquidity and a capital into a platform, you want to have some response from the community, from the devs. And some of these other platforms, I'm not all up in the Telegrams or whatnot, but I hear that some of the devs could be jerks. Some of them could be nice or not. So, if you're a dev out there, the more accessible, the more service you could provide to those that are using your token, the better for you. So let's see how this pans out. So yeah, Wise is what's going on. Let me know. Toronto said, have you heard of Centric? I don't think so. Let me check that out. Celsius I've heard of. Nah, CNS? Nah, that one never heard of. Never heard of that one. Okay, never heard of that one. I'll keep an eye on it. Join Centric. Another staking platform. A digital currency exchange. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. Haven't heard anything about this one. Keep an eye on it. Never heard anything about it. You got to keep an eye on all these things. I remember when they were calling Ether a scam, when people were telling Vitalik he was a scammer and all that. And I'll be honest with you, part of me being anonymous on this channel is because I'm not trying to hear it from people I know. I'm like, look, I'm into crypto, and if you're into it, I'm here. And it's all anonymous because, people get butthurt for everything. So, it's nothing personal. I'm experimenting, and this is for entertainment purposes. I remember when I was talking... Here's the thing. I remember when I was asking people about getting into Bitcoin, and they were like, no, it's a scam and this and that, a bunch of haters. And really, I should have not listened to them. I should just go experiment on my own. I remember I was going to throw a few $100 at Bitcoin at one point. And then a Wall Street guy, he fudded me. He fudded me. And he's like, no, it's a scam, this and that. Imagine I would have thrown a couple $100 on it. So I'm going to stick to the way I flow on it. And I understand there's a risk, and I'm willing to accept that. And if you're out there, you should too. If not, go to another channel. We're not your crypto daddy. Let me pass out these lemons, guys. I got 3 people here on the boards. I'm going to pass out these lemons. Drop a comment, drop a meme out here. But yeah, Maximus, I like your name first of all. Pause. And I like this Wise token. I'm gonna be honest with you. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and pass out these tokens, guys, and get it popping. Distribute rewards. Let's go. 30 seconds. Click claim. Click claim rewards. You should be getting lemons in 5 seconds. Let's see who the lucky winners are today. Ronnie got 63, and then we got 76 got 37. Kaboom. If you're not on D Live, guys, make sure you check it out. Make sure you check it out. Thank you, Ronnie, for the ice cream. Thank you, 76, for the ice cream. Let's look at some of these top DeFi farms. Let's talk about providing liquidity as far as compared to staking. I'm going to be honest with this providing liquidity stuff, okay? It seems to me, okay, when you factor in impermanent loss, you basically end up breaking even. So, like, let me give an example of a farm, for instance. Let's say that you're mining Sun token with a pair of like TRX and Sun, or Bitcoin and TRX, or something like that. And one, you suffer an impermanent loss on one, or it moves a lot. You may end up farming a lot of the token, right? But it's kind of like the token reward offsets the impermanent loss. So at the end of the day, I feel like you're kind of almost breaking even. So in a way, yeah, it's kind of cool to retain a value in a way, but I don't see like super gains being made. I don't know in the long run with Bitcoin and ETH, but like that's the vibe I'm catching every single farm. I'm like, am I really making something here? Maybe with Pickle, but once that price starts moving and there's a lot of volatility and you could suffer impermanent loss, and you guys know about that, there's an impermanent loss calculator here. If asset one price changes a lot, you could, if it changes 20%, you could lose, half a percent. And how does that compare to the tokens that are being minted? So, that's something to consider. Now, that's why I'm liking protocols like Bankroll, because they offer no impermanent loss on your liquidity. Okay, so that's very, very attractive. Oh, all right. And look, breaking news, BankerX just came online. Remember, it was a rumor. But BankerX is now live. There it is. Let's check this thing out. You could trade, and you could yield for a Banker Extended token captures the network value of the Bankroll DeFi network and allows everyone in the Tron community to participate passively. Banker X is scarce, can be staked, and has progressive mining difficulty. Banker X is harvested via Bankroll farm. How much Banker X you receive is based on the mining difficulty. How much is this Banker X token going for? So for 1,000 TRX, you get 2.2 Banker X. And there is a little bit of a gap here. If you're going to sell 2.2, you're going to get back 894. So what's up with this token? How am I doing here? Because I have Banker. What's going on here? How do you do this? Is the price of Banker going up? Because that's all I'm really banking on right now. This is brand new. I'm just coming across this Banker X thing. Swap X yield farm. Let me see this. Shout out to Ronnie. I see you out there. Now, I did pull out some of the, all the liquidity out of Bankroll to get more banker tokens. So I have a few $100 of banker tokens. I'm not farming the banker token anymore, but I maybe start farming the Banker X here. Let's see. This thing takes a long time to load all the contracts, but when it does, it's fine. Price of Banker went back up to 20 cents after touching like 16 cents. That's cool, but I got in around 23, 24, so I'm still at a loss. Where's the farm for Banker X out here? I don't see it. I guess right now you can only buy it. Stockpile, that's what it is. Stockpile is used passively to earn rewards while providing locked liquidity. Stock is pegged 1-to-1 to Banker Swap, Banker's native liquidity pool token. A transaction fee of 10 is charged on buys and sells that is distributed as follows. And you could read about that. So this is kind of like the stronghold, I guess, for Banker. I know I have about 5,000 TRX in stronghold. And I've made 200 TRX plus another 30, a little bit more than 2,200 TRX. I'll roll these and continue to. I'll be honest, I'm not that excited with this Banker thing. I mean, the price is not up. Like the website is good, but they got to change these colors. It's too dark. Okay, and it's almost like way too much. So what do I do? I mean, other than they say buy Banker X, but I don't even see where you can farm it. So I'm clicking on Banker. Go back here to Banker X. And then it'll take me to trade it. I could buy it here on Swap X, which is fine. But what could you do with it? You're going to, I guess, farm? But could you? No. So there you goes. It's like that. This thing gets confusing. It's like Moon Day. That thing boomed, man. Moon Day kapumped. But then it's Moon Day capital, Moon Day, and this is the rule for that. You got to go buy this. And it's like this whole entire, it's too much. It gets confusing. And I got to say, I mean, even with the farming, it gets confusing. So I don't know what to do with Banker X. Let me share my referral and see if something happens. Because I have freaking no idea with this thing, man. If you're out there, I mean, we need a, this thing is a mess. Can you farm the thing or not? Oh, wow. I got to say, guys, I mean, this is why look at Shark's site. It's nice and clean, white, and it's straight to the point. Stake your TRX. This is the calculator. 1, 2, 3. Look how short the site is compared to the other sites. I mean, for you programmers out there, you got to make sure you got a good UI. Okay? I'm not saying that Bankroll is a bad UI, but it's dark. I don't know where it is. It's too much. It takes forever to load up. It's too much. Too much information. So is Banker X replacing Banker, or is just another new coin? I think it's another new coin. I really don't know. I can't figure it out. And I saw a video yesterday from Crypto Slow or whatever, and all I got out of it is that you're going to need Banker to farm this thing, and I don't see how I can even farm Banker X right now. Maybe it just opened up right now. I have no idea. So, believe me, guys, if you're confused, sometimes I am too. I mean, and because of that, you don't want to throw the whole bank on this thing. I'll take a few comments and questions. But yeah, Bankroll. I mean, I like that it's zero and permanent loss, and it's behaved well. Everything so far so good. But I really don't understand here with Banker X. It says, my understanding is that you would need Banker paired with another token to farm Banker X. Okay, but it doesn't even give you that option right now. This is pair Banker with your favorite coins to farm Banker, not Banker X. So all you could do is buy Banker X there. And, I don't see the point other than trying to speculate on the price. Let me see if it's on JustSwap. It's another thing. Is it even on JustSwap yet, or is it just on their own personal exchange? Okay, it's there. Banker X. It kind of dumped. Yeah, it dumped. A high of 183, a low of 20. Now it's at 23. I mean, it does seem like the bottom. It does seem like the bottom. Is this the right token? See, you can't. You see, I don't even know because there's two tokens. Let me see this thing. See, it could be this one or it could be the other one. I think it's this one. I mean, because I would expected it to dump like that if it's brand new and it's moving like that. But look, I mean, I'll tell you, if the website's still not even done and it's dumping, like this could be the bottom. I don't know. I don't even know if this is the right token contract. So let me go back to Bankroll, see if they even have a token address. A lot of the big bank websites are blue and white in color. The blue must market well. Yeah, blue's calming and it's trusting. Look how Facebook does blue. But this dark black and purple, this is not the right move. Although, I mean, I'm liking the font and some of it is cool. I like, you know, these little graphic icons and stuff. They're cool, but this color needs to change and they need to put less text. So yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting for this thing to load up. What do I do here? So yeah, I'm gonna skip that. If anybody knows, I mean, let me know. But Banker X is what they're saying, and it could be this token here. I mean, it could be the bottom. I don't know. I'm gonna wait to see if there's a little bit more information. I'm not in the telegrams and all that, so maybe you guys can let me know. But on that note, I'll take a few more comments and questions. I'll keep it moving, guys. Shout out to everybody on D Live. And what I'm excited. Oh, did I stake on GXY? Yeah. Am I gonna enter another auction with GXY? What do I have here in my wallet? Maybe. Why? I'll tell you why, guys. Because there's only 384,000. Yeah, I don't know about entering. This is kind of low. This is not even at 1 million. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not entirely I wanted to take a stab at the 19 at the 7, but that at 3, on a new, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. And another thing is should I take a stab at T2X, being that it's quiet right now and they may roll out something else, or maybe just hang out and just relax. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I got all the links provided down below. Let me know if you have any questions, but I think I covered all the beats, guys. I'm going to go ahead and exercise and continue with my day. All right. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. Shout out to Ronnie76 and the Boomers. I'll be back tomorrow, and stay strong out there, guys. Stay strong. All the links, if you're interested, are down below. And enjoy your day. Shout out to Bitcoin, guys. 13K plus on the bits. Kaboom. Like that. And I'll do a video, if not today, very soon. I'm going to throw 1 ETH on day 1 here on Wise. I already got a couple ETH there on day 4 and 5 and stuff. So I'm gonna take a stab at day 1. I got the link for Wise down below. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about this one. In fact, I mean, it's the one that I've gone more aggressive with. So on that note, guys, stay strong. I'm out of here, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.